Host of The Apprentice. You mentioned once in 2012 that Diddy was a good friend of yours back then. He has since found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it. I think some people have been very close to asking. First of all, I'd look at what's happening, and I haven't been watching it too closely, although it's certainly getting a lot of coverage. I haven't seen him. I haven't spoken to him in years. He used to really like me a lot, but I think when I ran for politics, that relationship busted up. From what I read, I don't know. He didn't tell me that, but I'd read some little bit nasty statements in the paper all of a sudden. You know, it's different. You become a much different person when you run for politics and you do what's right. I could do other things, and I'm sure he'd like me, and I'm sure other people would like me, but it wouldn't be as good for our country. As we said, our country's doing really well because of what we're doing. So it's not a popularity contest. So I don't know. I would certainly look at the facts. If I think somebody was mistreated, whether they like me or don't like me, it wouldn't have any impact.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in one time. Studio 56 podcast. We in the spot. Gonna get a cut real quick from my nigga Poop. Y'all be ready for that Studio 56 to be taken back off next Monday, bro. It is going down. We're getting everything together, so y'all tap in and subscribe to that channel. But we had to come spill the real one time, man. They asked Donald Trump at the conference what he think about the possibility of pardoning Diddy, bro. I don't know, man. He kept it all the way 1,000, though. What more can you ask, man? It's a lot going on. Right. We just seen Larry Hoover get his sentence commuted, not a pardon, not a forgiveness. We did see NBA Youngboy get a pardon. And it's other people that have benefited from Trump's, is it First Step? What they call it, First Step Act?
First Step Act.
Yeah, it's some people that y'all don't even know that ain't famous, y'all, that have used the First Step Act that Trump put in place. And they've had other presidents with things in place to give people a second chance to get their time reduced as well. Right. But NBA Youngboy just got his. We seen he gave one to, Lil Wayne, Kodak Black. And it's things that go on behind the scenes. We not going to sugarcoat it. Right. They get you in that position. But I don't know, bro. Just hear Trump say, I got to look at the facts.
Nah, facts. And see, that's one thing that I like that he said. Mm-hmm. Like, if y'all get a chance to check it out, y'all hear it or whatever. But
yeah, I'm gonna have it in there.
But I like that he said he would look at the facts. He ain't taking no personal situation to judge a man off of what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? On a personal level, because you don't like me, I don't like you type stuff. You know? Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's shoot, what'd he say? He said, but they haven't asked me. I'm pretty sure they thinking about it.
Yeah, they haven't asked me. They think it did. Right. It's like he said, we was cool at one time until I got into politics. So when you get into politics, they do say, bro, it end relationships, it end friendships. Because you get on one side. We know Diddy is on the Democratic side for sure. I just say this. He said, no matter what, though, I would look at it without biasness, man. I'm gonna go off the facts, but I keep it 1,000. I'm not wishing prison time on Diddy. I'm not saying I want to see Diddy locked up or nothing like that, but I will say that I don't think Trump would give him a pardon in this case, bro.
Nah, me neither. I ain't gonna lie.
Because of what's already been revealed and what is facts. Like not because you could judge Trump as whoever you want to judge him as a person. Mm-hmm. It would be the perception of it as well. Like, well, bro, you're on the video whooping her. You know what I'm saying? That's part of it. And you got caught with the guns in your house and the drugs.
Facts.
Even though, like I say, y'all, I'm firm on that. I don't think, like our definition of what human trafficking, sex trafficking is, and him running this big criminal enterprise, you could word it that way all day. You know what I'm saying? When you put everything in a pocket, and we don't make the rules of the federal government. That ain't our choice. But when the human hears these charges, you don't think what they putting in the courtroom. You know what I'm saying? You just don't think of it, what we see.
It's like with human just me.
Yeah.
I always felt like that was some kidnapping type.
Kidnapping, illegals,
right,
keeping them cooped up in the house and they can't leave.
Exactly.
They don't have a choice. They basically you feeding them rations of food like a prisoner and things like that. And it's like, bro, these are consenting adults that he paid. And it's like, we not denying. Nigga wouldn't want that what happened to Cassie to happen to no woman, no young girl. Did he play on her? Of course. Did he use her as his little toy and little sex machine? Yeah. Did he pay these other guys and do some weird gay stuff? Yeah. Right. Did a lot. Diddy did a lot of foul things? Yeah. But to say he should spend the rest of his life in prison off of what we seeing on the internet right now in the presentation, it's like, that's different.
See, the presentation of it is crazy. And a lot of people is mixing up because they thinking like these people are not witnesses. These people are witnesses that they bringing up to the stand.
Yeah.
Cassie on down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with them being witnesses to the situation, it's just like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, bro.
And then also with them being the witnesses, they've been granted immunity. So,
right.
So they're basically cooperating, y'all. They basically put this down as like, hey, some of them I've helped commit crimes, and I could really be charged to go to prison as well. Right. But I'm in turn giving my testimony and what I seen and saw for immunity in this case.
Right, to basically show that he's this monster who they say
he forced me to do stuff. I didn't have a choice. He's the big villain. He's the head honcho of everything going on. He's using Bad Boy funding, the corporation of Bad Boy, the relationships he got from Bad Boy and all this to do these things. And it's like, man, and I mean, he did it. And it's on Diddy at the end of the day. Right. You put yourself in this position. You got to know that you got all this money, all these old weirded out sexual just escapades of 4 days and IVs and paying people off and things like that. It's like, bro, you got to know this is not going to end well for you when you're in that position you in, bro. And this is just an example. Whether you agree with it or not, dislike it or not, there's going to be some of y'all that see this that might be financially successful on that level. Right. Tread lightly, boy. You better just find you one little thing or two you can pay and keep quiet, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Catch you a little regular situation on a night in Miami or whatever city you're in.
You know, it's crazy because I feel like everybody that kind of like does that, you know, they always find one who they just can't get enough of.
Exactly.
So y'all better be careful.
That's what I'm saying. They find that one. Well, now I need this one, and I want to take it to this extreme level of just paying. Hey, man, I'm gonna just throw this little bread out there tonight. Be done with it. I ain't gotta hear from no more, and So I don't know, man. We'll see. I just know with Trump, I feel like, you know, Diddy, like being up there in the light. And just everything that has came out as factual, he would probably stay away from that part. But you never know, though. Can't rule it out.
Can't rule it out. Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie. With all the allegations and everything, bro. Yeah. Pardon a nigga like that is crazy.
Yeah, we'll see, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What you think, Big T?
I want to know.
Yeah.
Well, what I gotta say is, Diddy and anybody else with the money.
Yeah.
Just ask the bitch for some pussy. Your name should do it alone.
Yeah.
On the G.
I'm Diddy. You know, I wouldn't say that, but just ask. If she say no, beat it, because guess what? She'll chase you down.
For sure. Best game we can give you, niggas, was this on Big T. Hey, we live Monday, Studio 56 podcast. Y'all come tap in. Shout out to the guys. My nigga Big T, my nigga Poop, and Twan. We all back, man. Monday should be here. If not Monday, nigga, very, very soon.
Monday, for sure. Monday.
Okay, Monday is going down. Monday night. Y'all tap in with us, man. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.